you guys, so a whole week has gone by, and so I just wanted to come to you guys and just be raw and open about what's been going on. My numbers, hey, they're numbers and they don't lie. And so a lot has happened over the past week. As I said last week, I was preparing to take my daughter off to college, so that happened. And so which is it's a big thing for me. And so I decided, you know, instead of just sit at home and cry, I would just kind of take care of myself. So this over the weekend, I've just kind of done a lot of self-care. I pretty much had everything she needed already. And then I think, as I told you before, I had a separate account for her, just for her college expenses. So that's what that money for her was being used. And I think I bought one thing out of my own account. But outside of that, like I said, when I came back from dropping her off, I was just, you know, a little blue. I mean, I'm excited. I'm very proud of my daughter. But it's just, you know, it's been me and her. She's been my ride or die. Me and Mariah, we go back like babies and pacifiers, you know. So it was a big adjustment for me. And so I decided, you know, to go some self-care, go get my nails done, get my toes done, go to the movies, and it wasn't cheap. So I'm gonna show you what I have spent over the past week. And I really like this because it really had me sit down and kind of look at the numbers and like, okay, you really gonna have to, you know, buckle down for the rest of this week to get through the next 2 weeks. So I'm glad I sat down and did this, and I'm glad I'm going to record it and to show you guys how I'm going to completely have to adjust some numbers. So I'm going to show you two things: what it looks like in my Excel spreadsheet versus my budget versus actual, and then also what it looks like in YNAB. One thing I like about YNAB, you need a budget app that I talked about last weekend, is that you know, when you go over in one category, you can kind of pull from another. And so I've been doing that all week, but I saved a couple of transactions for you so I can just kind of show you exactly how I do it. And then we'll just sit together and see what I got left to work with this week. I know I need to go grocery shopping this week. Like I said, since I've been taking care of myself, I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store and really not eat out at all for the rest of this week until I get paid again. So I'm gonna have to do some shopping in my pantry, which I'm sure I have stuff. And I may, you know, actually I may videotape that, but I'm gonna do some shopping in my pantry and my freezer and try to make up some meals for the week so I can get through the week without spending any extra money on eating out, because guess what, I ain't got it. So you'll see in my budget that I have been doing a little bit of eating out too. So but yeah, so I'm just gonna have to play you know, do some tricks and stuff to get through the week, but we're gonna make it. So you guys, let's get to it. I'm gonna take you guys to the Excel spreadsheet first. All right, let's go. All right, so here is my budget in Excel, and like you said, we were doing August of 2018. And so I left here, I left up at pay period 8. That's the pay check that I got last week that I did on video. And here are my actuals. I hit all the other columns so there would be no confusion. So as you see, I did get paid. My actual check is $2,909.24. So I need to just make those adjustments when doing the budget in the future. And I did get a couple of extra things, a 111.85, and that is actually all flexible spending accounts. And like I said, when I, you know, have medical bills, I put away into my flexible spending account. And usually a week after the appointments, I get reimbursed for them. So see, these are some appointments that I had previously, and I just got reimbursed in these 2 paychecks. Also, me and my daughter got eye exams, and so I also got submitted those receipts and got reimbursed for that. So that's all pretty much, yeah, that's all pretty much flexible spending account reimbursements. And I did actually get a Bath and Body Works check as well, but I didn't put it in here, but I did kind of make the adjustment in down on the bottom where it comes to my emergency fund. So I'll show you that. And as you see, I pretty much did nothing here. The gym and fitness, that comes out automatically, as is shows in red. Everything in red comes out automatically, so it hasn't come out yet. But I do have the money for that sitting in my account, and I'll show you where that is in my You Need a Budget app. Car note was paid. Student loan has not been paid yet. That comes out automatically on the 20th, so it's sitting there just waiting to be taken out.
sister. I owed my sister $60. There was some headphones, the headphones that I had, I could really hear everything on the train. And so she had some really nice headphones that are originally like $200 in the store. And so she said I could buy them off of her for $60. And it is so worth it because, like I said before, I have a really long commute. And I listen to my books in the morning, and so it's good to listen to my books without having to hear the man behind me snoring. Um, and then I paid my mortgage, 1408.75. I need to make that adjustment in the future. That 25 cents makes a difference when you're doing a zero base budget. My debt snowball payment. And I think last week when we did it and you need a budget, I kind of was over a little bit more than I thought from the previous pay period. So I was only able to make the payment for $248.86. But either way, a debt snowball payment was made. That's more money than what is the minimum. So that's also awesome. Me money. I budgeted $20, but I've spent $20.79. So I've gone over on that. That's pretty much, I think, a little bit of eating out. Actually, I think it's all eating out. Let's be honest with myself. Um, Gasoline. I budgeted $150. I've only spent $81.61. And mind you, normally I do not spend that much, but I've gone to not Philadelphia. I've gone to Pennsylvania, so I've driven 2 hours back and forth to take my daughter to school. And I live in Maryland, so I went over to Alexandria to have a dinner with friends. This weekend is been a weekend. It's my first time chilling, without my daughter. So I kind of just made some arrangements for myself to just get out of the house and not sit in the house and mope around. So I've been driving a lot. And let's see, groceries. I budgeted $125. I've only spent $13.83. And what you'll see in You Need a Budget, what I did was for some of the areas where I ate out, I ended up just taking it for my grocery budget. And that's why I said I was going to leave some items so I can just show you how I cover expenses where I over budgeted. But I actually did spend $13.83 in the grocery store. Hair and beauty. So even though I did budget $110 for my hair, I didn't put it in this budget because this $100 did not go to my hair. This $100 went to my nails and my manicure, pedicure, and eyebrows. I decided to take a me day and do a little self-care. Treat myself a little bit. Those are the things that get you in trouble, but hey, we're going to make it work this time. But I needed it. I needed a self-care day. So I ain't mad though. I enjoyed every moment of it. Laundry. So here's the thing. I did my laundry and it really was only $30, but I took out 40 because, the ATM, you can only take out 20s, and I didn't get there in time to actually go inside the bank and take out 30. I guess I should have just, get cash envelopes for that. But anyway, I took out 40 and then I ended up spending on the extra $10 on, honestly, I don't even know what. So, when I have cash in my hand, it kind of just flies away. But, yeah, so I don't know where the extra $10 is. Fast food. Yeah, I did not budget for fast food, but I managed to spend $38.78. A lot of this was, road trip food, going up and down, and getting food in Pennsylvania as well. I have not paid my bills yet, my medical bills. I do have them, and I will probably do that sometime this week. Mariah, my daughter, I did spend $8.47. What I bought command strips for her to put some of the things on her wall, but the command strips weren't working, so we ended up just getting this whole set of thumbtacks and stuff to put in. You're like, thumbtacks for $8.47? Well, it was this cute like rose gold thumbtacks and paper clips and binder clips. It was a whole little set of things. So that was $8.47. She needed it, whatever. And then the negative balance, remember the past 2 weeks I was over budgeted by $87. So that's what that covered. And so I finally did. I think when I did my budget, I had a whole bunch of money. I had like $300 in my vacation fund. Or $200 in my vacation fund. So I transferred over some money, and then the little bit of money that I got from Bath and Body Works, that is now all of my emergency fund. So now my emergency fund is $300.31. $331.70. And it's going to keep on moving up. Like I said, Bath and Body Works money goes straight in there. I also put money in for my paycheck that goes automatically in there, so that'll just continue to go up. And the vacation money, which I'm not going on vacation anytime soon, so that can stay down there. And then nothing else is going into those other funds. And so as you see, that's where I'm at so far. I've got $721 left. There's a couple things, like I said, the student loan is automatic. That's going to automatically come out. The medical expenses that I need to pay. So I still have some things to pay. But I'm on track. So I'm going to actually show you what that actually looks like in You Need a Budget. So all right, so what had happened was I already recorded this and I was showing you all the different transactions that I did and how I covered overspending, but I didn't record it correctly. So I have already kind of adjusted everything, but I will definitely make sure to show you guys that next week. But I did want to still show you what You Need a Budget looks like and what I have going on for the rest of the week. And so what I have left over to be budgeted is 8 cents. As I got those flexible spending accounts, I put it into the to be budgeted account, and then I moved those down to categories where I needed extra funding. And so that also that extra money covered some of the overages, like I talked about, getting my my nails and toes done, and some of the eating out that I did. When you go down in here in groceries, I've got $103.16 left over, so that's what I'm working with for the rest of this week. So I gotta, plan that out, what I'm gonna eat. I've got $68.39 left in gasoline, for the rest of the week, and I really have nowhere else to go. So that should be absolutely fine. As I said, student loan payment has not been taken out yet. That'll be taken out later today. And once that posts, I will put in that transaction. Amazon Prime, this is sitting here waiting for Amazon Prime to take out. Like I said, I know it's in August. I just don't know when, but it's available. Medical bills. So originally I had 200 and something dollars in here, but as we talked about, a little bit of overspending. So I took that from, I covered that with some of the medical money. I do have enough to pay the emergency room bill, but the other one I'll probably just have to pay next month. And for the gym, I have $45 in here waiting for them to take out. It says the 20th. And I know the main bill, gym bill, is the 20th, and then there's every other week it's the boot camp bill. I'm not sure exactly when that'll be taken out, but it's in there. And then Google Play, the $9.99. So this is what I've got to work with for the rest of the week. And that's kind of the ending balance of all those overages. So it shows that even though I did go over budget in some accounts, I still have something to work with. I'm not going to be completely struggling for the rest of this week. And I just wanted to show you that. And so this is what my app looks like. So when I go out anywhere, like when I go to the grocery store, I say, okay, I got $103. So I try to make sure when I go to the grocery store that I'm not going to go over that $103, when I go to the gas station, okay, oh, that category is green. This is what I got to work with. And so that's how this You Need a Budget works for me. And this is why I love it so much. So yeah, here you go. And I hope that everybody's doing well with their budgets. And I can't wait to get back to you guys next week to just show you how the whole 2 weeks ended up. Alrighty, bye.